Alright guys, I just got finished doing these earrings. I picked a African print fabric from online, and I'll walk you through the process later, but this is the print that I selected from online, and this is the first side of the earring. Turned out beautiful. So I'm getting ready to do the back side now. So these are double-sided blanks. So what you do is you line up, and you want to try to make it match the one from the front. So notice I made it much bigger. That way when I place the heat tape down, I don't have to worry about the heat tape being on the part that's going to be sublimated, because if the heat tape is laying where your sublimation your part that's going to be sublimated, then the heat tape will have a print. It will put a print in the heat tape. So let me get some fresh heat tape here. This is some that's been used, and I don't want no problems. Let's see, this piece hasn't been used. Alright, so I'm just lining it up to get it where I would like the sublimation to take place, trying to make it be similar to the design on the other side. So this is what I'm going for. So now I have it completely covered and no tape sitting on the part that's going to be sublimated. So I'm going to lay this down onto my heat press just like that, and then I'm going to take the other design. You can see the front side has already been sublimated, got a nice pretty shine to it, and now I'm going to do the back side. And again, I'm going to grab me two little pieces of heat tape here. This is the heat tape, and I got this off of Amazon. So let me see if I can feel it. There we go. All right. Just gonna get two little pieces of heat tape here. Gotta get my scissors. All right. So I'm just gonna cut two little pieces of the heat tape off. You don't need much, just enough to hold your image in place. So I'm going to line it up about there. That looks good. And again, I'm not going to have the heat tape laying on the part that's going to be sublimated. Just got it holding on there so that when I lay my heat press down, the image, the transfer doesn't move. Okay, so I'm going to go just like that. Everything is covered. Nothing is laying on this part that's going to sublimate. I don't have to worry about these edges. So this is just to keep it from moving. I'm going to place a silicone sheet on top to protect my heat press and my earrings. I'm going to bring my heat press around. I have it at 375 for 70 seconds. Okay, 70 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and press that down. All right, so I'm going to let this go. The image, when you first print it out, it looks very dull, and it's like this part down here. It looks very dull. This is the part that's sublimated. This is the part that didn't. But you see, once that heat meets that ink, it makes it very vibrant. That is why people like to do sublimation, and plus sublimation lasts a lot longer. The way you want to think about sublimation is a dye process. It's basically going to dye whatever you place that transfer on, or that decal, your image, whatever you place it on, it's going to dye it to that color. And sublimation, it doesn't print white. So that's something to keep in mind when you're thinking about sublimation. All right, we're gonna move that out of the way. This is super hot. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because I'm done for the night. And I'm just gonna use my little weeding tool here to kind of pull the tape up. Baby, it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Try not to touch it. I have to invest in some heat gloves so I don't burn myself. I've seen some people that have burned themselves, and I'm not trying to do that. All right, so this is the side I just sublimated. You see how pretty that turned out. And that's the front side. I don't know. They're double-sided. So I got these blanks off of Amazon, and it also comes with the hardware. So I'm going to be adding the little metal piece up here, and it's a very quick process. I think the longest part of it is just trying to figure out how do you want to design your blanks. Like, what design do you want to put on your blanks? So there you have it. That's the last one. And again, you can see it's double-sided. So I went online and I just Googled African print fabric. And I'm going to show you these two sitting next to each other. They're still hot, so. So I Googled African print fabric. And once it came up, I actually took and uploaded that image into Cricut Design Space. And then I cut it, or not cut it, but sliced it in the shape of the earring. And this is how I got the actual design for these earrings, is using an African fabric print from online. So I'm going to add the metal piece. I'm going to show you how easy that process is. So these earring blanks I got off of Amazon. It came with 6 pair of earrings, and it also came with the hardware. So anytime you order, if you order off of Amazon, always make sure you read the information about the earrings, because if it'll tell you if the blank is double-sided, it'll also tell you if it has a protective coating, and most of them will tell you what size the earrings are, so that you can make sure you, in Cricut Design Space, put the right shape in. So all I do is I just take, this is the little metal piece here, and I just take my scissors, put that down. I just take my scissors and I get it right there in the middle, and I just open my scissors up, just like that. And it opens up the little metal piece, and then I just take my earring and slide it right on in. And make sure I open that up wide enough. There we go. And then I just slide it in like that, and I take my fingers and close it. So that is double-sided earring using an African fabric print from online. Didn't cost me a dime for the print. So one of the things I want the group members to get in the habit of is utilize some of the other things you can find on Google besides just going to Etsy and paying people for images and stuff. Start working with some of the free prints that you have out there by going to Google, because I think this is absolutely beautiful. There we go. All right, so now I have a pair of earrings, double-sided, and all I had to do was spend a little time to design them out and order my blanks. Now, over time, I'm sure I'm going to find some better places to order blanks from. I may even get creative enough to make my own blanks without having to pay anybody. And that's definitely what I'm going to be working towards. But for right now, I think these earring blanks, I think they were like $13. You know, you could pay $13 for a pair of earrings. Somebody would give you $13 for these earrings. Trust me, they would. And they're double-sided. They're nice and thick, but not heavy. And, you know, so there you have it. A pair of double-sided earrings. And like I said, I think they were $13 for 6 pair. And it comes with the hardware. All right. So if you have any questions about the actual process, because I'm not getting on camera tonight because my hair look a mess, and so that's why I'm not putting myself on camera. But I'm going to put these on here and let you be able to see them side by side. So there you have it. Nice pair of double-sided earrings, and you'll feel good that you designed them yourself. And you didn't have to pay anybody for a design. You didn't have to spend a whole lot of time designing them. Just go out and look for some African fabric prints on Google and take that image, take it into Cricut Design Space, get you a teardrop shape, and slice that shape into your print. And that's how I got the teardrop. And then from there was just placing the blank where I wanted it to get a nice clean design so that they look like a pair of matching earrings. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you are currently in my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you are currently in my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, thank you guys so much for being in my Facebook group. Not my Facebook page, but Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. And on my YouTube channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I have lots of tutorials out there on crafting. You can also go to the playlist and find some of the videos and tutorials a lot easier based on what you're looking for. And as always, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. All right, guys, that's it. Nice pair of sublimated earrings. All right, have a good day. Bye.